Good morning, everyone. This is Jackie with Paper Cuts, and I'm back with part 4. Today we're going to use our embellishments that we did on screen and off screen to decorate our 2 signatures, and then I'm going to off screen sew them into our book and then complete the cover. So this will be the last 2 videos, and then our Poppy book will be completed. So welcome, and all my new subscribers, I appreciate you coming on to check out my videos. To those that aren't subscribers yet, please feel free to click the subscribe button and like me, and then you'll get notifications every time I upload something. So these are our 2 signatures. I'm going to set those aside. I'm going to go through all the ephemera that I did off screen so you know what all we're putting in. I did 2 belly bands and decorated them. I did put a little Mod Podge on them to stiffen them up just a little bit. I did these 2 little snippets for the signatures. They have the little poppy on them, the orange ribbon, some not cheesecloth, coffee filter, a stamp. So those we'll find a spot for. I did 2 little pockets that I embellished some tags for, and we'll put those in today. And then I did these beautiful little see-through envelopes out of the leftover paper from the signature, and inside I did a little card, and each one has the I believe it's G Cur or Shabby Dabby Doodah. I'm sorry, girls, I can't remember, but these are the little words. And then I used some Artie Mae's Vintage Girls for the card, and then it's like a little slide screen so you can see through it, and then we'll put those in. This one is Peaceful with a little girl, and then I embellished 2 more corner pockets that we'll also put in. And then the other ephemera that we did on screen were 2 small little envelopes, and in it I put a tag, so we'll put those in. I did 2 fold outs, and we'll put those on with a hinge. One is Be Humble, one is Be Patient with the little Artie Mae's, and then I used a little sticker on this one. And then it's a journaling spot on the inside, and then there's also a tag. So each, excuse me, signature will have that. And then I only had one of these backed cards, so I did sew around it and then put a journal spot on the back. So I thought I'd use the Artie Mae's postcard for the other signature with a journaling spot on the back. And then these were all the tags we did: Be Gentle, Appreciate, and then we put those on. So let's get started. We'll fill up these 2 signatures, and then I'm gonna sit them side by side so that I make sure I put things in the right place. I did have to cut them down a little bit. Let me get them squared up, because the top, ooh, this one's still a little big, was a little over the cover. So let me cut this one down real quick, and I'm just going to eyeball it. It should be pretty easy. I just need to take it down a smidge. So I'm just cutting that off the signature. And then it shouldn't peek out of the book. So there we have it. Okay, so I know some of you ladies really embellish your signatures, but I like to leave a little more writing spots. So what I'm going to do is do like every third page. And initially, we put on the first fold out our corner pocket that we did on camera. So I'm going to count like 3 pages and then put my next embellishment on. So I think I'll put the fold out with the little pocket on it. So basically all I need to do is put some glue on this fold, and then how do I want to do it? No, let's see. It goes this way, sorry. So, and then we'll just glue it down here, and then it folds out. So any way you want to pull it out, it will pull out. I wanted this on the front though, so let me see if the other one is the other way. Maybe I've got them backwards. No, I did them both the same. So I think what I'll do then is put it in here. I am going to glue it down so that when we sew it into our signature, it won't move. So I guess I need my glue on the inside, not the outside. So let's do that. I might need to open up my glue because it's been a couple of days since I used it. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I do that all the time. I push the glue tip in too far. Just make sure. There we go. Oh my goodness. It's going to be one of those days. I don't know why that always is when you get on camera. You have these little issues that you didn't plan on. But it's all good. There we go. Just opened it up a little. Got the dried glue out of there. Okay. Now we should be working. So I hope everybody's doing well. I know things are starting to finally open up, and I know I have been missing going to the movies. Not that I went to the movies that much before, but that's the one thing I really want to do, is go to see a movie. I don't have any idea what's out, but okay, so that's now in our signature. Like that. So it will fold out this way. Journaling spot inside, journaling spot on the card, and then they can put a picture or whatever there. Alright, so that one's done. Boy, that was challenging, huh? Okay, so let's put the rest of the signature back in this one. And then we'll go to the same spot here and do the same with this one. Sorry if I bumped the camera. So we'll put our glue down on the inside. When I sewed these cards, I started one at the top and one at the bottom. So the extra string is at the bottom on this one. So we'll just get it down so it can fold. And then there we go. So there's the second signature. I guess maybe I should just do one at a time and then put the other embellishments on the second one when I'm done with the first one and make it match. So that sounds a little better. So then we're going to go another 3 pages. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So the next embellishment I'm going to put on this side. And I think I want to put one of our little envelopes, and I am going to just put it over the side like that. Or maybe, let's see if it's wide enough to go this way. Not quite. I think it will catch. So let's put it on its side, and I'm going to glue it down instead of paper clipping it. That way it's a permanent fixture. I know I also have all my embellished paper clips tucked away, so in my move stuff. I'm just extending it like a 1/16 of an inch when I glue it down so that you have plenty of room to pull out the card. So there's that one. Now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and that puts it on the other notebook. I love this beetle that's in here. I don't know if beetles are attracted to poppies or not, but I don't want to cover him up. So I'm thinking we'll just go ahead and put one of our little corner tucks in here, and then we can just put something in it or not, whichever we prefer. And I'm just going to glue it on 3 sides. Oh, 2 sides, sorry. And then, yeah. Oh, I did it backwards. I did it backwards. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it here. That way, it tucks this way, because I put the glue on the wrong sides. And then we'll put something else here. I have my little pocket. I have a belly band. And then I have another corner tuck. I think the corner tuck should go on a full page. So I'm thinking this little tiny pocket would be good. However, it is going to cover up my beetle. So maybe oh well. Sorry, beetle. So I'm just going to glue this on 3 sides. And then I'm going to go in and put down some lace on some of the pages. So I'm going to stick that close to the bottom so that the lace overhangs that page. Oh, you can still see Mr. Beetle a little bit. That's a good thing. And then I'll take one of my tiny tags think I'll use the brown one here. And we'll just stick that in there. And then now we're going 3 from here. So 1, that's a nice little tuck here. 2 and 3. So I think I'm going to put this corner tuck over here, and then we'll put something in it. And I'm not putting a whole lot of glue on it, just enough for it to stay down. This paper that I'm putting it on is a little glossy, but it should still stick. And then we'll take this postcard and stick it in there. And then maybe I can find a couple of more tags, and then we'll fill that one up. And then we'll go, oops, there's 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna put the belly band on the journaling, or on the ledger side. So let's see. Yeah. And we can, I'll make a tag off screen to pop in there because I think I didn't make enough tags, which is okay because you can make tags after the fact and put them in there. So I'm just holding that down, make sure it adheres really well. And then we still have our little envelope that has a little tag inside. And so 1, oops, 2, 3, and I think I'm gonna just put him on here because then, yeah, that'll work just perfect. So now we'll just try to make it match on the other signature. And this envelope is just a little bit wider than this page, but I think it fits pretty doggone good. So I'm just gluing that other side down. And then there you have it. So now we have all of our different embellishments in. And then we'll put, I think, yeah, I have one more tag, which we needed for the belly band. Let's just find where it goes. I just like to keep, you know, my journals a little more writing. And we'll just tuck that right there. Let's put it this way, and then that way that little doohickey sticks out a little bit. Well, I don't know if, yeah, I don't know if I like that. Well, we'll tuck it sideways for now, and then go from there. So now let's get the other signature. I'm going to move these to my right, filled up the seam. And then we'll go back and put some lace on the pages. So we have our corner tuck spot in the front signature, but in this one we put it on the back, so they're the opposite. So we're going to go to this page, which we have this guy. And then we're going to go to this page. And there we're going to put our see-through pocket, like the other one. So I didn't do my Wednesday video as planned. Some longtime friends of mine, 30-some years, are moving to Oklahoma. So I have been driving down. It's like a 3-hour drive, an hour and a half there and an hour and a half back, twice this week, to help them pack and get ready to leave town on Sunday. So I haven't had as much time as usual to work on my stuff, because I've wanted to help them. It was kind of a short notice move, and I know what that can be like. You get really overwhelmed and it's hard to be as productive as you need to. So long story short, I went down on Tuesday. They live in Redondo Beach, which is, like I said, an hour and a half away from me. Put our tag in. And help them pack big time. So our little corner tuck goes on this side. But I think I'm going to put it on this side and do the glue the right way. So yeah, I'm going to miss them, but the way life has been this last year, I haven't seen them much anyway. So hopefully I'll be able to see them more now that they're in Oklahoma, right? Isn't that weird how when people are right next door, you don't see them as much as you would if they were long distance. So this one is the corner tuck. I love the poppy. That's a sticker. I bought a pack of stickers, but I'm gonna do probably next week. I should have all my packages. I did some mega shopping on embellishments and things like that from a couple of different craft places, and I'll do a share of what all I purchased. I shouldn't be purchasing anything. You know, you downsize and then you add to. So, ooh, I got this one on a little crooked. Oh well, I think that page is crooked, but we'll have to straighten it up a little. And then the postcard goes in this one. So yeah, sad to see him go, but I understand it's a great move for them, and it is going to bring them some wonderful opportunities. Yeah, I see I didn't cut my pages very straight. So no wonder the corner spot is crooked. So I'm just trimming this one down so it doesn't look so crazy. I should get my big scissors out. That's more helpful, but... Okay, so this is the belly band. And then our Be Gentle tag goes in there. I tried to put some inspirational words in here. I do want to get a couple of my stamps out and do some stamping on a couple of the pages because I love that look. So here's that one. And then the last one in this signature that we need is our little tiny envelope. And it says, if a year was tucked into a clock, then autumn would be the magic hour. I love autumn, but I love spring too because that means it's going to get warmer. Autumn says to me, oh, it's going to get colder. And next weekend we change the time, which is okay with me because when the sun comes out, my body wakes up. So I'm awake at 6. I end up not getting out of bed until 7. So it's not really going to affect me too bad, the springing forward. I just don't like the fact they lose an hour. Because when the sun goes down, I get tired. But I think they keep telling me that eventually we're not going to have to... I got to true this one up too. We're not going to have to change our times anymore. I know a couple years ago we voted on that, and it still hasn't taken place. I don't know why things take so long. Uncle Sam takes your taxes right away, right? But you vote on something and it takes years. So I don't get it, but you know, I'm not in the political scene. I don't like politics at all. And then that last one is our corner tuck. Okay, so now I want to put, I'll get our second signature together here. And now I want to put a couple of lace trims on the edges. I love the 2 laces that we got, and I purchased some more laces online, and I want to use that for a couple of pages. So we're going to pull some of this off, and I'm just going to use my 3-in-1 glue, and then I don't know, I'm not a big fan of sewing lace down on the paper because sometimes it tears the paper, but we'll see. So I may go over the gluing with I wanted to just kind of measure it and cut it. And then I have some 1800 receipts that I'm not going to put it on the front, that I scanned. And so I think I want to, I think I'll put it on here. So at any rate, I think I want to fold a couple of those up and put another journaling spot in here. There it goes. Okay. So I'm only going to run like a 1/2 inch of the Fabri-Tac down, and then leave the other hanging, if that makes sense. Now this lace on this ribbon lifts up a little bit, so I'm just going to Fabri-Tac that down at the top edge, just so it stays together. Yeah, we just got a cold chill coming in. I talked to my brother in Tennessee, and they got ice, so I guess we should feel very lucky that we only got a cold spell. I had no idea that they would, and I guess it just did tremendous damage to the trees, and my brother's on 50 acres, and he's just got a mess. And he's been working on it for weeks now, and it just doesn't seem to end. And it's just damaged a lot of natural wildlife there. It seems like they've had several things happening. They had the tornado last year in Nashville that did a lot of damage. And then they had this ice storm that did a lot of damage, which is not good. Oh, that's pretty. I love that. I really do. I love that lace. So now we'll put the peach down on this one. My Fabri-Tac's already splurting out. It's ready to go. I really like these soft squeeze bottles. I think they make all the difference. And I'm going to leave this just peeking out a little bit off the page so that you can see it maybe on the edge of the book more. Excuse me. So there's that one. And like I said, it's not a lot of ribbon poking out, but just enough that it adds a little interest to it. And then I'm probably going to put a couple of tabs on the end. And then here's the middle of our signature, so that'll go in our book. Now let's get this other one. So this is this one. We're going to do that one first. Get my Fabri-Tac going here. Oop, I think I got that out just a little bit too much, but that's all right. And then we'll put our, oops, sorry. I always forget my camera's right there. And I have to be careful. This temporary setup that I've been using. It's not like when I had my whole craft room put together, because I had a lot more room. Here I'm kind of confined, but I'm just happy I have time to craft. It makes all the difference in my mood. So that's important. All right, so there's that one. And then we're gonna go to this page and put our cream on. Let's try to put it on straight, Jackie. Almost used that whole thing already. And then the last one, hopefully, isn't too close. Yeah, it kind of is. So I'm going to move this one here. I didn't want the two peach laces on top of each other because I left the peach lace on this trim. Not that it makes a big difference, but I just didn't want them on top of each other, which is understandable. I'm just cleaning off my tip, so when I put my lid on it, it doesn't go out. So part 5 is going to be embellishing the cover. So now that we have the signatures done, decorated and laced, edged, let's just put them softly into our journal and see if we're going to be overflowing or what. So our cover is here. I did put Journey on it, and then we'll decorate it a little bit. But I'm just putting our 2 signatures inside, making sure my paper's down, and I think that's gonna work. It's not overly fat, and then when I get my closure on it, it'll be perfect. Still giving you a little room to add to it, but not so bulky that it won't close. So I thank you for watching today. I hope you have a wonderful craft day. You're finding time to enjoy the weather, and you're all staying well. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.